Hello, this is Michael Joe with MJ Reviews, and today I'll be reviewing this charging station. It came in this box, as you can see, with all this fun stuff on it, info in the back, and inside this bag. However, I must say, it smells pretty terrible out of the bag. Could be just this one does, but it just has that weird smell. So just putting it out there. As you can see here, there are 2 grounded outlets, and we have 4 USB chargers. One of them is 2.1 amps and the rest are 1 amp. There's also a switch to turn it on and off, and then 4 spots for your phones for the 4 chargers. And the cable, I would say, is about 3 feet long. Over here is the end that will plug into your power to get this device started. Since I do not want my bed to possibly smell like this, I put a bag under it. I just plugged it in, and now I'm going to turn it on. So now it's on. As you can see, the blue LED shows it is on. Could be one of the reasons it smells is because it's made out of ABS, anti-fire plastic. So another thing which is nice is that it runs at 110 volts to 240 volts, so you can use it in any country as long as you have the converter piece for your outlet, because it does run all the voltage. So you can use it in Europe, England. So it doesn't have any information on the actual piece, but the box that it comes in says that it does have 5.1 amp charge possibility, and we'll test that out. And the point A, which is I guess the first charger, has fast charging, and it also has a circuit design overheat, overcurrent, and overcharging protection. So there's that, and that's basically all the information that I have on it. There is a little pamphlet here that it comes with that gives you some information, but not too much. It's just same exact information. Here, I can show it to you if you want to see it. And let's test this out. Okay, so first I just want to test the outlets, and here's my TP-Link smart plug. Just plug it in, and you see it's working. The red light is... It is working in this outlet, and if I take that out and put it into the other one, oh, it's kind of tough to take out. And there we go. Second one, it's working as well. Now here's the question: will it work if it's off? The answer is no. Nothing works if it's off. So the plug is the switch is also for the plugs, and it's nice that it's grounded. That's a nice thing. Again, I don't know if it has surge protector. I don't know. It says sophisticated circuit design with overheated, overcurrent, overcharging protection, but it doesn't say anywhere if it is a surge protector. So just bear that in mind. I'm not sure if it's the same thing, but just bear in mind. So one thing I cannot stand is if it's buzzing. So when I tested this guy out, it didn't do any buzzing. It didn't cause any buzzing. I didn't hear anything. So buzzing drives me nuts, and this does not buzz, which is great. So now I'm going to test out the charger. So here I have my Samsung charger. It does 5 volts, 2 amps. Actually does 5 volts, 2 amps. And I'm going to plug it in. Plug in my doctor guy. And over here, see, I am outputting at, I don't know if you could see. There we go. 5.24 volts at 1.5 amps. We crank that all the way up to 2 amps. And you see it's doing 5.37 volts, which is great because usually it's supposed to do 5 volts, and it's doing really great. So you can see that the Samsung charger is working at 2 amps. Let's plug it into over here, and let's see if it can output at 5 volts, 2 amps. And we're testing against the best over here, and it's not even turning on. Okay. There we go. And we have 4.9. 4.90 at 2 amps. That's pretty good. And here we're doing, yeah, it passes the test. Definitely passes the test. Doing great at, close to 5 volts. Samsung chargers, obviously, top of the line. It's doing much more, but this is for sure okay. I've seen chargers do terrible. This one's doing very well. Now let's go down to 1 amp. And test out the other chargers ports. And The demo load is taking it at 1 amp and it's doing 4.88, 4.92. That's considered very good. I've done a lot of these tests. I can tell you this is actually very good. And let's just test the other two real quick. Okay, we're here. We're at 4.86 1 amp, and all of them did fine. And now I am going to test out these holders over here. These guys. I'll tell you what I think about. Okay, here I have my blue phone, my Samsung Galaxy S5 with the case. I guess you can really put them whichever way you want. And here I have my Moto G4 Plus. So, see, this doesn't have a case on it. It's kind of like a little flippy floppy. But if you had a case, then obviously it's nicer. And this also, that is a little bit thicker. Sits very nicely. So over here, you can see, they're all sitting pretty nicely. This does bend a little bit more because it doesn't have a case on it. You can put it either way, I guess. You'll be fine. I think this way actually works better. Depends which way you put it in. So it's pretty nice. Remember, I'll actually show you. You'd want to try to use shorter cables for this, because if you use a long cable, you're going to end up having just tons of cables getting all mixed up. And if you have a short cable, it would be a much better idea. Maybe if you're charging on, the first one should be like on this side, then the second one will be on the other side. Anyway, I just give you my review. You decide how you like to use it. Remember, this is going to always be the 2.1 amps is going to be the fastest charging. It does do 2.1 amps. I did test it. I showed you. And hopefully you can appreciate this piece. I don't hear any buzzing. I'll be honest. I'm listening for buzzing. I don't hear any. And for me, it's a big deal when there's buzzing. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day.